Welcome back to Daybreak. Heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. But the good news is up to 80% of heart disease is preventable. And here in the studio with us this morning with good advice is Baptist Health's Dr. Janelle Dawkins with Sherwood Family Medical Center. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Always my pleasure.
It's Heart Month. This
Yes.
is so important. It affects so many Arkansans, my mom included. And it really, just small little changes
Right.
can make a huge impact. Can you tell us about some of those lifestyle changes?
So definitely, right. So one of the small changes we want to talk about is basically what God told us about in Proverbs 17 and 22, the impact of having a cheerful heart. This goes beyond words that I can explain, right? So people always ask me, how can I manage my stress? And I often tell them, yes, of course we have medications, but you know how they say, Stacey, nobody can do you like Jesus, right?
Right.
So you have to get your spiritual health high. You have to be mindful about your happiness and do things to protect your mental health.
Sharing the gospel this morning. I
Yeah,
love it.
all the time, girl. That's my
Yes.
pleasure.
Yeah, you got to take care of your mental health as
Yes.
well. We hear it all the time. You got to exercise. Some people think that means you have to go hardcore, like
Right.
go and do, what's it called?
CrossFit.
CrossFit. That just intimidates me. But it really is just about get your body moving.
Right. And it's nothing against everybody who wants to do CrossFit. If CrossFit is for you, then you do CrossFit. If going to the gym is for you, then that's what we want you to do. But essentially, we just want you to know that we want you to move at least 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. That we have clear research, right, that shows us that doing that simply reduces your heart risk score of developing heart disease by 35%.
Wow. And that could be just going on a walk.
Just going on a walk on days when Miss Melinda tells you that the weather is nicer
Exactly.
than some of these days that she's talking about right now, but just being mindful about moving.
And really quickly, our eating habits as well.
Yes. So be intentional, right? Mindful. So you want to ask yourself, am I hungry? If the answer is yes, ask yourself, should I be eating this? Essentially, we want you to decrease the processed foods and increase your healthy foods.
That's right. All good advice. Thank you so much for joining us
pleasure.
this morning. And remember to be heart healthy this month.